I want to welcome you to the Paid2Save compensation plan. For this section of our website, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial of just how we make money here at Paid2Save. We have an unbelievable compensation plan that can catapult you from where you are to where you want to be. And I don't mean maybe someday. We have a compensation plan that can help you make a living while you're working on your fortune. And the very first area that I want to talk about is retail commissions. And when it comes to retail commissions, we have the ability to go out and sign up merchants and earn 10% for life on every single transaction that happens at that merchant. Now, this is a little bit like playing Monopoly. If you've ever played Monopoly, you want to get Boardwalk, because anyone who ever lands on Boardwalk, well, they got to pay you a fee. Well, the same is true if you're the one who brings in a pizza store, if you're the one who brings in a hamburger shop, anyone who ever walks into that hamburger shop from here on out forevermore, and they show the Paid2Save app, you're going to get 10% right off the top. You can also give away our app to customers. Give away the app to every single person you know, every single person you meet. Post it up on Facebook, and anyone who downloads our app, they're going to be linked to you. And anything that they ever purchase, you're going to make 10% for life on every transaction from here on out. We also have our Ultimate Club retail sales, where every time you sell one of these packages, you can make a $30 fast start, and you're going to receive monthly residual income of $7.50 each and every single month. The very next bonus I want to talk about is the G4 bonus. Now, this is a bonus where if you simply go out and get 4, you pay no more, meaning that your auto ship, the monthly service that you're participating in, the Ultimate Club, is going to go to $0.00. And the only thing better than saving money is saving money when it costs you absolutely nothing to do it. The next bonus I want to talk about is residual income. And when it comes to residual commissions, this is the holy grail of networking. This is the reason people get involved in our industry. And you can tell by the structure I have here on the screen that we have a 3x10 infinity matrix, meaning that you can have 3 people on your front line. Let's call them, Manny, Mo, and Jack. And anyone else that you ever bring on from here on out forevermore would have to go below Manny, Mo, or Jack. You have no choice. So let's say I was the 4th person you were bringing in to Paid2Save. I would go somewhere below Manny, Mo, and Jack. You get to make that choice. Well, Manny, Mo, and Jack can have 3 people on their front line, so you'd have 9 people on your second line. And those 9 people can have 3 people on their front line. That would give you 27 brand partners on your third level. Well, if you track that down through the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, all the way down to the 10th level, you have a potential of 49 brand partners on your 10th level alone. And then you're going to earn commissions. And you can see over here on the far right-hand side of the screen, you can earn anywhere from 1% all the way to 10% on your 10th level, based on what, which level sales are taking place at. And then we have 2 infinity bonuses. We have a 3% diamond bonus and a 3% double diamond bonus. So that's up to 6% infinitely deep that you can get paid with Paid2Save. And let me give you an example of how this translates into making money with Paid2Save. If every single brand partner were to go out and simply give away our app to 20 people. Now remember, to download our app is free of charge. You can download it from the Android store. You can download it from the Apple store. It costs $0.00. It can save you money all over town. So obviously, giving away the app for free is a simple activity. And if every single brand partner, that's all they ever did was give away the app to 20 people, then you would end up with 60 customers on your front line. You could end up with 180 customers on your second level. And if you track that all the way down to your 10th level, where you have a potential of 1,180,980 customers on your 10th level alone. And if you add up all those levels, that gives you a potential of over 1.7 million customers. Realize that the smallest fee that we have as a company is $1.05. That means every time anyone clicks on something, they see 2 pizzas for the price of 1, or $20 off an oil change, or a half-price massage. Every time someone clicks on a deal, a minimum of $1.05 is flowing through your compensation plan. So if you were to go out and build a big team, as you can imagine, when you have the potential of over 1.7 million customers, by everyone simply giving away the app to just 20 people each, some big things can happen for you. And let me give you some real numbers of how that might happen. Here we're back to the example of Manny, Mo, and Jack. And you got 3 people on your front line, you've got 9 people on your second line, and you begin to build your organization. It begins to duplicate. By the time we get to your 7th level, your income potential is over $20,000 per month by everyone simply giving away the app to 20 customers and those people finding just one deal per week. I mean, just once a week they find something that might save them some money, and they're all on the ultimate package as well. And then if you continue to duplicate your organization, by the time we get to your 10th level, you have a potential of over $1,500,000 per month. And this is just with 10 levels. Keep in mind that we have 2 infinity bonuses there where you can tap into the infinite depth of your organization. Now keep in mind, this is for illustration purposes only. Results are going to vary. You do have to go to work. But whenever you're looking for a great opportunity, you're looking for something with a huge potential, and you ask yourself, my gosh, what if just a little bit of that came to fruition? The very next bonus I want to talk about is our car and residential bonus. And this is probably one of those areas where Paid2Save is one of the most progressive companies in the entire networking space. In fact, at this time of recording, I did some research, and the most aggressive car program in the industry today has their volume at $12,500 per month, and that is over twice the volume that we require as a company to be driving a brand new car. If you simply get $2,000 in volume in 3 different legs, we're going to give you $500 per month toward the car of your choice. If you can help someone in each of your 3 legs qualify for a car, we're now going to buy you a second car. Now I want you to realize it doesn't matter who qualifies for the car or what level they're on. It could be someone 50 levels below Manny, someone 100 levels below Mo, someone 1,000 levels below Jack. As long as someone in each of your 3 legs is qualified for a car, you've got a second car. And if you can help 3 people in 3 different legs qualify for a car, well, my gosh, we're going to buy you a house. And that means you now have $2,000 per month toward the house of your choice, $1,000 per month toward the cars of your choice. And this isn't, this is just bonus money. This is just money in addition to your residual income, your retail sales, and your residual checks. Now let me give you an example of just how fast that can happen. We've been talking about Manny, Mo, and Jack. And if you remember, we have that G4 bonus, where if you get 4, you pay no more. Well, as you can imagine, Manny, Mo, and Jack are interested in getting their 4. And let's assume that you go out and you help them do that. So now Manny, Mo, and Jack, they're on the free program. Their monthly auto ship is now $0.00. Terrific. Now, if you can help Manny, Mo, and Jack's 4 get 4, well, at this point, you just earned your first car. If you can help their 4 get 4, you've just now earned your second car. And if you do that one more time, you've just earned a house. And that's just how fast this can happen for you. The very next bonus I want to talk about is our leadership bonuses. Now, this is an area where Paid2Save really separates itself from the rest of the direct sales industry. This is a bonus where you can get paid, not maybe someday, you can get paid right away. This is a bonus where we've had people earn over $4,000 per month in income their very first month with Paid2Save. This is a bonus where the company has made a conscious choice to forego making virtually any money on one of its flagship products, that being the DreamShare product, and they've chosen to use that money to turbocharge the compensation plan to help you make a dynamic income right away, because we believe that if we can get you making money quickly, that's going to catapult you to success. And so let me jump right into this. And the amount of money that you get paid in our compensation plan is all based on where you're at in the compensation plan. So everyone who comes to Paid2Save starts off the same. We all start off as a rep or a brand partner. And then you go out and you generate 3 sales, and that's going to advance you in the pay plan to the level of Sapphire. If you were to go out and make 3 more sales, you become a Ruby. A few more sales, you become a Pearl. A few more sales with some volume, you become an Emerald, then a Diamond, and a Double Diamond. And the amount of money that you make is based, again, where you're at in the compensation plan. So, for example, if you were going to go out and sell one of the Endless Fun Packs for $359, if you sell that package and you're a brand partner, well, you'll make $30. If you were a Ruby, you'd make $150. If you were a Pearl, you'd make $180. If you were an Emerald, you'd make $210. And so you can see the kind of money that you make based on advancing through the compensation plan. Now, I do want to point out that if you retail the Endless Fun Pack, that will allow you to fast track to Ruby. And you'll notice I did that a moment ago. I kind of bypassed the Sapphire level, because when you retail an Endless Fun Pack, you can either retail it or purchase one. Either way, it allows you to bypass Sapphire so that you can make 3 sales and become a Ruby versus making 3 sales and becoming a Sapphire. What that means is that you'll make an extra $10 to $30 per sale, infinitely deep on a very large group of people. It can be substantial compensation. But let me give you some specific examples of how this all works. Let's say that you were to bring on Manny, Mo, and Jack. Well, on your first 3 sales, you'd make 30 for Manny, 30 for Mo, and 30 for Jack. That's $90. starting with your very fourth sale. Let's assume that that was me. That's going to make you a Ruby in our compensation plan, and you make $150 when I either purchased or retailed one of those endless fun packs. If I were to go out and begin to build a team of people who were retailing the endless fun packs, you would then be in a position to make an override, and you'd actually earn $120 on the first 3 sales of every single person in my team, infinitely deep. So let's say that I bring on Mark, and Mark retails one of those endless fun packs. You just made $120. Let's say I bring on Jane. You just made another $120 when she retails an endless fun pack. And that just continues infinitely deep. Mark brings on Bob, and they get someone who gets someone, and they get someone. You just continue to earn $120 on every single sale that happens. In fact, a team of just 12 people making 1 sale per week could earn you over $1,600 per week with our compensation plan. And understand, all we've talked about is you sponsoring 4 people at this point. What if you brought on a 5th person? What if you brought on a 6th person, a 7th person, an 8th person? And as you move up in the compensation plan, these bonuses can get larger and larger. But this is the kind of compensation plan that can set you free. This is the kind of compensation plan that can allow you to very soon go in and tell your boss, I'm firing you. And at this point, I want to thank you for taking time to look at the Paid2Save network. I want to thank you for going through our compensation plan. I hope that you realize that we have something that's revolutionary here, something that's historic. We have an unprecedented opportunity, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't take action. You know, there's a couple things that have to happen in life for you to get ahead financially. One is to be in the right place at the right time, but the other is to do something about it. And I want you to realize that the examples we're giving through our compensation plan are for illustrative purposes only. Results are going to vary. But at a minimum, I hope that you'll get started with our company. I hope that you'll go out and share our app. And I hope that you'll join the revolution and start getting paid to save today.